Confirmation that since Oliver Bearman is still recovering from injury after that huge crash at Suzuka, he will not be taking part for this round here in Shanghai, China, and he will be replaced by a fellow Ferrari Academy driver, and it's none other than his Swedish friend Dino Beganovic. The young boy from Sweden is taking Oliver Bearman's seat for this round, and he'll be hoping to put on a performance in his virtual F2 debut. So, get well soon, Oliver Bearman. Good luck to Dino Beganovic. What will he do in his first ever round in Virtual F2? We're about to find out. Strap yourselves in, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to get ready for the sprint race in Shanghai, China. But before we get into this next episode, we have a new sponsor. Today's video is sponsored by the announcement trailer of EA Sports F1 24. The new F1 game has just been announced by EA Sports that is going to be released on the 31st of May. And that is of course the earliest that a Formula 1 game has ever been released in history. And you will show some cracking experience on the new game with driver career mode returning to F1 games for the first time since F1 2019. And we don't know when they'll be released, but some of the 2024 car liveries will be revealed in time trial on F1 23. And I'm sure a lot of you are going to be trying that out before the new F1 24 game comes out at the end of May. If you want to pre-order F1 24 for yourselves on either PlayStation, Xbox or PC, make sure to go get it for yourselves, and is only, I believe, 15% off if you pre-order it. So if you're in the mood, go and pre-order it for yourselves, and you'll be directly on time to play the game when it's fully released on the 31st of May. But yeah, thanks again to EA Sports F1 24 for sponsoring this video. Thank you guys so much for hearing the announcement, and now let's get into this next episode of Virtual F2. Chinese New Year, Chinese food, Chinese dragon, and the Chinese Grand Prix. We are here in Shanghai, China, and we are looking forward to returning here for Formula 1 in real life 2024. But we are here for Virtual F2 in 2023. It's round 7 of the second 2023 Virtual F2 Championship. And it is, of course, as I said, here in Shanghai, China. And it's going to be a thrilling weekend. And we are hoping that the drivers will make it around 15 corners of this spectacular venue. And I'm looking forward to going racing for both races this weekend here in Shanghai, China. Before we begin the race though, it's time to run you through the starting grid. It is a rolling car in front of Lockout, but this time it's Zane Maloney who ends his teammate pole streak as he starts on pole. Enzo Fittipaldi was on pole for the last 4 rounds, I think, will start behind him in second. Arthur Leclerc starts in third for Dams, and he's got his teammate Ayumu Iwasa behind him in 4th place. Frederick Vesti is 5th in the Prema. Behind him is his man the man who fought him for the real life F2 title last year, Teo Porcher, our reigning champion, starts in 6th. Victor Martins, his teammate, starts in 7th in the ART. He's got Jack Doohan, his fellow Alpine Academy driver, who starts in 8th. But next up is the man who is the moment for this weekend, Dino Beganovic on his virtual F2 debut. He's replacing Oliver Bearman as he recovers from injury. He will start 9th today, Beganovic, and he's got Avery Cordial behind him. What can Beganovic do? Best of luck to the Swedish driver. Completing the order is Dennis Hauger, Brad Benavides, Kush Miney, Roy Nassani, Dennis Ralph Boschong, Shehan Darubala, Richard Verschaw, Jack Crawford, Clement Novolak, Juan Manuel Correa, Isaac Hajar, and Roman Stanek, who complete the grid for both races here in Shanghai. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's finally time to go racing around the Shanghai International Circuit in China. Time for 23 laps of the sprint here in Shanghai. We're ready to go racing here in Shanghai. The lights are out and we are going for the sprint in Shanghai. A great getaway for Zane Maloney, but an even better getaway for Arthur Leclerc, who takes the lead going into turn one. Outstanding start from the Monegasque driver. Zane Maloney sticks behind him. Théo Pourchaire. A great start for Pourchaire, already up into third. Enzo Fittipaldi is behind him in fourth place, and that's Dino Beganovic. What a start from him on his Virtua 2 debut. Already up into fifth ahead of Emery Bourdil, Frederick Besti, Jack Doohan, Yuma Iwasa, and Victor Martins complete the top 10. But Arthur Leclerc, what a dream getaway from him. He leads, having started from third on the grid. Great getaway from Leclerc and also from Pourchaire and Beganovic as well. Getting the launch off beautifully ahead of 4 cars already. What a start from the man who's just started his first Virtua 2 race. Arthur Leclerc, though, with the start of his life, he leads ahead of Zane Maloney. Théo Pourchaire completes the top 3. Then Enzo Fittipaldi, Dino Beganovic 5th. Then it's Emery Bourdil, Frederick Besti, Jack Doohan, Yuma Iwasa, and Victor Martins complete the top 10. What a start, though, for some of these drivers on the grid, especially from our newcomer, Dino Beganovic. Watching Enzo Fittipaldi, who has got Beganovic right on his tail there, as Fittipaldi gets a little bit squirrely coming out there, and it's Beganovic going to go for it. He's going to send it to the inside, and when he can stop, he has got to stop. Dino Beganovic, what a move that was from the man who's just making his first Virtua 2 race. How on earth did he get that stopped? On board with Beganovic, who's gaining down that back straight. Beganovic is going for it from a long way back. He's going to be sensational if he makes this, and you know what? He has made it! Dino Beganovic came from absolutely nowhere. What an outstanding move from the Super Swede. He's ahead of the reigning champion and up into the podium places. What a debut Beganovic is having. Unbelievable. On board with Dino Beganovic, driving in, of course, Oliver Behrman's car, and he's going to go for it already. Flat out against Zane Maloney. They're fighting for second place. Beganovic is giving it absolutely everything. Maloney almost bumps wheels with him. They are side by side still. But Beganovic trying to go around the outside. He gets forced wide. They're 3 wide. Going down towards turn 11. Can they get ahead? They are side by side there. Pourchaire with the outside. Behrman on the inside of Maloney. And Théo Pourchaire. And they are touched. And Beganovic goes up onto the gravel. And the Swedish driver has made it up into second place, has gone into the gravel, made contact with Théo Pourchaire, and they're both off the road, and Beganovic rejoins the track in 7th place, and Pourchaire down in 8th place, but I think Pourchaire will have damage. Yeah, I think he might do, and Behrman weaving his tyres to get some temperature in them. He's trying to see if he can recover. Oh, Théo Pourchaire sending it to the inside. Nearly makes contact with Oliver Behrman. Those two are having a fight of our ages here. Wow, I can't believe it. Beganovic and Pourchaire really fighting in the Swede's first ever race in Virtua 2, and he's going to go for it to the inside of Pourchaire into turn 1. On board then with Dino Beganovic. Can he go to the inside? He's going to go for it side by side. Dino Beganovic is ahead of Théo Pourchaire. Back up into 7th. The Swedish driver has made up a place yet again. Oh, this is getting interesting now. Wow. What's happening with Zane Maloney? He was in 2nd place, he's now dropped down to 5th, and he's about to be 6th, as here comes Jack Doohan to the inside, into turn 1. Maloney is going round the outside to try and hold the place. Doohan's got the place, but here comes Dino Beganovic to the inside. Can the Swedish driver go round the outside of Zane Maloney? They're side by side still. Maloney holds on to the place, and Beganovic will not give up as he's going to stick with Zane Maloney, and now he's going to go to the inside, and he does go down the inside, and Dino Beganovic gets his car ahead of Zane Maloney, and that is lovely from the Swede. He is up into 6th and chasing after Doohan. So, where is Beganovic going to go if he gets close enough? Will he go to the outside? He's going to try it, but Beganovic is getting closer. Oh, he's sending it to the inside. What a dummy move from Dino Beganovic. He goes wide. Doohan tries to fight back, but Dino Beganovic again making a brave move into turn 14, and he's got through on Jack Doohan. That's 5th place for Dino Beganovic. Beganovic getting the slipstream from behind his teammate and the virtuosity ahead. He's going to send it and he can get past not just one, he's going to go for two. Oh, nearly in contact with Amaury Cordeel. They're side by side and Dino Beganovic and Amaury Cordeel are side by side going into the final corner of turn 15. Round the outside, Dino Beganovic goes and he's through on Amaury Cordeel. Dino Beganovic is up into third place. Cordeel has been overtaken by the Swedish driver, and now here comes Frederick Vesti to the inside, and he's through on Amaury Cordeel, and he's going to go to the inside of Dino Beganovic. Will there be team orders down at Prema? Well, we will see what will happen. It is getting feisty already between Beganovic and Vesti, and what will Beganovic do? I think he's going to let Vesti through. He does let Vesti through. Beganovic has let Vesti past, and there are no team orders going on. I mean, there are team orders going on at Prema, but Beganovic has decided to let Vesti through and leave him to hang on to that third place. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, I think that was a car going slowly in the background. It is. That is Dennis Hauger, who is slow. Oh, that is disaster for the Norwegian driver who is running in the top 7. And Dennis Hauger is out on lap 18. Oh, no. Come on. Oh, round goes Juan Manuel Correa, who was in 20th place. He's going to be in last place now. Hopefully we don't get a safety car or a red flag. I don't think we will. As Stanek and Nasani go through, Correa keeps going. No safety cars or red flags, and Correa gets his car going again. Oh, going slowly is Amaury Cordeel. And that is disaster for the Belgian driver, who is having a slow car now. He parks up, and the man who was fighting for the podium places is now out on lap 19, and the Belgian is out. Oh, I lost the engine. Oh, that is a spin for Juan Manuel Correa yet again for the second time in this race. And we got a safety car because of Cordeel stopped on track and Correa spinning. We have a safety car with 3 and a bit laps to go, and it started to rain as well. Will anyone gamble for full wets? Wow, this completely changed things now. Oh, hang on a minute. That's Dino Beganovic coming into the pit. Everyone stayed out. Beganovic is coming in. But is the track wet enough for full wets? We'll see. Ted, is it full wets in the pit lane? I can tell you it is full wets. Dino Beganovic coming into the pit lane to go into the full wet tyres. You're going to take a gamble. Oh, it is raining, but is the track going to be wet enough? We'll see as Beganovic goes under the wets. Good stop. What can he do on those full wet tyres when the safety car comes in? Well, this is going to get interesting. Let's hope that Beganovic has gambled at the right time. Well, the safety car is in, and it's only the top 4 that have caught up with it, but now they're going. The rest of the cars haven't caught up, but it doesn't matter. We're racing again with 2 laps to go. Arthur Leclerc leads from Enzo Fittipaldi and Frederick Vesti, the top 3. There's Doohan, who's in 4th. 10 seconds back is Zane Maloney in 5th, then Brad Benavides, Teo Porcher, Ayumu Iwasa. Dino Beganovic has got past Victor Martins and he's moved up into 9th place. But Arthur Leclerc is still hanging on to his lead with just a few laps to go until the end. Here comes another move, hopefully, for Dino Beganovic. He's going to send it on Teo Porcher. He is, to the inside. It's a 14. And Dino Beganovic is through on Teo Porcher. Maybe Beganovic did pit at the right time, but he's not going to be fighting for the podium. He will score points in his first ever race, but Beganovic should have stayed out and fought for the podium. But some solid points and the fastest lap. A strong debut for Dino Beganovic. An outstanding job is about to be awarded by this young Monegasque. For the 3rd time, will stand on the top step. He hasn't won since, I don't know which round, but I think Monaco last season. Arthur Leclerc rounds the final corner, and for just the first time this season, and for the 3rd time in Virtual F2, Arthur Leclerc wins. He takes the sprint in Shanghai, and Dams have won finally this season. They will celebrate like it's a win. Like it's a championship, and they will take that win, surely. Arthur Leclerc's done it. Enzo Fittipaldi finishes 2nd, and Frederick Vesti is back on the podium with 3rd. Doohan, Maloney, Benavides, Dino Beganovic on his debut takes the fastest lap and finishes in 7th. Teo Porcher completes the points, but Arthur Leclerc on top for the third time and for the first time this season. What a win. Bravo, Arthur. Bravo, bravo, bravo. Woo-hoo-hoo! So happy. Let's go, guys. Thank you. And here's how it looks now in the championship. Oliver Bearman still leads the championship, but now only by 45 points ahead of Enzo Fittipaldi. So Bearman, well, he will be back for Qatar, but he has lost points for not taking part this round. So it's going to be tricky. We will see. 8 points now between Prema and Roden Carlin at the top of the team's championship. ART 41 points back, but they're slowly gaining on those two teams. Maybe Dams will be in the fight, you never know. We will see when we get to the feature race tomorrow. I hope you guys enjoyed this sprint race here in Shanghai. We'll have another one. Hope you can join us tomorrow for the feature race when Virtual Formula 2 returns.